Scorpio, here to do your November reading. I picked out your major arcana for your sign. Some of you are probably sick of seeing it. I have Scorpio in my chart in a couple places, and I don't mind having a death as one of my majors. You always hear readers talking about Rider Waite. Well, I have this cool app. You can get it yourself. It's free, and it gives you their pretty extensive readings, meanings behind the cards. They include the general, career and finances, love and relationships, health, and spiritual. So I'm going to read a couple things just to clear up this thing about the death card, just to add to our knowledge base about the death card. In this case, it's the death character, my 3D piece. Let me read you just a couple quick things. The death card scares people, but in fact, it almost never means physical death. It is rather the card of rebirth and transformation. You need to let go the situation and move forward to what is coming next. The death is transitioning from one state to another. Don't resist it. If something is over, then it is over. Embrace these changes and follow the natural flow of the events. It's about relationships and love. The death is a sign that you may be sticking to something that doesn't work anymore. You and your partner need to give up your past ideas and expectations of the perfect relationships and accept the things how they are. Sometimes it is a sign that your love is over and it's best for you to split up. I'll read a little bit about the health because I thought it was pretty interesting. Health. Just don't panic. Does the death card indicate a physical death? Rarely, almost never. So you probably don't need to worry about it. In fact, if you have some long-running health issues, the death is a sign that situation will resolve in a natural and positive way. There's more, a lot more to this. I'm looking at the reversed right now. It's not that bad. Okay, I brought the piece out to show you. Keep us company while we roll the dice. A little hard to see, very dark. He, she, it. This one started completely abstract. You can see it right on the bottom. This one started out completely abstract, just a bunch of clay, blobs of clay, and I stuck my finger into one part and it made the hoodie. Yeah. So anyway, we'll get on with your rolling of the dice to pick your 5 pieces. I'll explain it in case you haven't been here before. Pretty simple. Roll the dice. These two dictate the number that you get that corresponds to the piece in the box, and this is upright or reverse. We have a reverse, so 5 reverse. Kind of interesting. I changed one die, this one here, because I got sick of getting reversals. Well, we got one anyway. I'll do the next one. Let's try left hand. We have 30, 39, upright. All right, upright. 39, upright. Yesterday I only got 1 upright out of 5. So let's go. What do we need for, what does Scorpio need to know today? What messages can we give Scorpio? We have 61 upright, 2 uprights. 61 upright. Double checking. Let's go with the left hand. Seems to be working. We have 15 upright. All right. I haven't had that many uprights in a while. What does Scorpio need to know? What messages does Scorpio need to know today? That's 17 in reverse. 17 in reverse. Okay, Scorpio, so what I do is I'll go back, check the boxes, get your pieces. You know, sitting here, I have no idea what these are going to be. When I put the pieces in the box originally, actually there's 3 boxes, 3 wine boxes. When I put the pieces in originally, they were put in randomly. Then when I put them back after reading, they're put in randomly. And then we have the dice. So there's a lot of possibilities here. Let's go see what we got. Okay, Scorpio. We're back. Have all your pieces laid out here. I suggest that we all just take a look at the pieces, one next to each other. The different combinations matter, the colors. Even stop the video for a little while. Come up with your own story here. Right away I noticed there's a lot of gold. Always makes me think of royalty, maybe pentacles, money. You see a human, we see an animal, a cat, some strange symbols behind the cat. Something that looks like a chess piece almost. A bullhorn, megaphone. I see, yeah, there's fruit and well, I know they're books. You might not be able to tell. Next to the piece in the middle, the female laying down. And there's a parrot on her back. They're all symbols. They all mean something on their own and could be one of your totem spirits. Something you follow or feel kin to somehow. I hear noise. Hope you don't hear that. It's Sunday. I don't know why trash trucks would be out, but I live in an urban area. I can see New York City out my window. Okay, I'm not going to go over each piece. It's a little different for me. Usually I go over every one, or I will. I'll just tell you what they are, but that's it. And then I'll give like an overall. First piece, bottom left with the little R. The R's, by the way, there's 2 of them, stand for reversal. The megaphone there is the 7 of Wands, fire sign, Leo. In the center, female figure lying down, is the Empress, major arcana. Third piece in the back, the cat on the throne. You can see the wands, so that's a giveaway. It's the Queen of Wands. The cat's very traditional in tarot cards to have the black cat with the Queen of Wands. The yellow piece next to it is the star. Kind of looks like a star. Abstract it. The star is another major arcana. The only other one here, we have 2. And that's Aquarius, air. The last piece you see on the right is the King of Coins, King of Pentacles, in reverse. Kind of a stoic figure, maybe a little on the cold side. You don't see features to a face. You see a crown. Like I said, it's almost like a chess piece. And they are, you know, strategic, grounded. So just, again, looking at them, there's not as much color as some spreads have. The only really colorful piece is the Empress lying down. And if you take the parrot away, that takes a lot of color out of here. But it's like dead in the middle of the spread. So my overall feeling is, well, first of all, you have 2 majors. A king and a queen. Could think of them as a pair. A lot of people believe that court cards are actual people in your lives, like real people. You're a water sign, but there's no water here. Very strong fire. Since there's no water here, this could be more about your person that's on your mind, your friend, somebody you're with, or maybe you're just thinking about. Because there's 2 reversals, they do tend to be on the negative side. The 7 of Wands in upright is somebody who's like a freedom fighter. You know, somebody might protest, stand up for causes. That's why I chose a megaphone. And it's also about, you know, being a voice for a cause. But in reverse, usually they're pretty much the opposite. It's either they're the opposite or they don't have the energy. And this is a fire sign. So I still think it's probably pretty fiery, but they're not really maybe acting for some reason. Maybe we'll figure that out. Then I go over and look at the other reversal, and that's the King of Pentacles in reverse. Normally a really solid king, but in reverse, like all the kings in reverse, not a very nice masculine energy. When I say masculine or feminine, it could apply to male or women. Gender doesn't matter in any of these. So I'm kind of putting out my thought process out to you. Wish I could hear yours. You could leave yours in the comment section. That'd be great. So what I see though is it's hard to miss the Empress. She's naked. She's in the center of the spread. She's a major arcana. She's in the, colorful. Just looking at her, you might wonder why she's laying down. Well, my idea was originally that she's Mother Earth, totally in touch with nature. She has everything. She's also intelligent, hence the books, fruitful, fertile. She could also be sleeping, but her leg is up. So it's more like, it's a sign of pleasure. She is known for being sexy and beautiful. So usually I kind of concentrate more on the major arcana. So you have her and then you have the star. You have her and you have the star. Because there's some negative energy here on the outside of this spread, the way it's set up right now, like goalpost or something, I think star is the hope. It's the guiding light out of whatever this is. Because it's major, you have the universe behind you or your person. It seems like a love relationship because you have a couple here, a couple, a king and a queen. You have the Empress. She is actually physically between two, with the Queen of Wands on the left with the cat and the King of Pentacles on the right. She's dead in the middle. Is the King of Pentacles looking at her, looking down at her? Can't tell because we don't have his eyes. We won't see his eyes, but he can see. She's turned away from him. She's actually very independent. She doesn't look at anybody or anything. And she's certainly not someone who chases anybody. So it's probably not her wishing on anything with the star. She wouldn't be bothered with petty or passing problems. So then, relationship-wise, you'd have to look at the king and the queen. Again, though, I think the star is the key. The star brings renewal, rejuvenation. Whatever problems are going on here, that's the way we can heal them, move past them. Have to work on it, though. Even wishing takes energy. Wishing is like manifesting. But the other thing about the star is it's considered a uniting energy. Bring together whatever problems are going on, to bring everybody involved together, to heal, to bring together what's needed to solve whatever problem there is. I mean, I guess I could figure out, actually, you know what we should do? We should get a couple cards that clarify. Maybe we'll see what the problem is. Of course, you already know. You know everything. You know better than anybody. You know your side. But we can look further into it. I usually pull a few tarot cards, and we should do that here too. Okay, let me get a deck. I think I'll pull this deck we already have out back here. I shuffled this deck already, the Hermetic Tarot. What happens to be on top here? Funny, the King of Wands was on top after I shuffled earlier. The Prince of the Chariot of Fire, King of Wands. So I'll shuffle off camera. I don't really have room. And then I'll move the camera and we'll put some cards down. First, let's clarify the Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands not being the rebel they're known to be? What's holding them back, slowing them down? One card, please, for Scorpio. One card for Scorpio, please. Trying to get a popper here. There we go. I like chance. I use it when I make artwork. I use it when I created these pieces. I'm not the King of Pentacles. Definitely more like the King of Wands, if anything. Maybe the Page of Wands, right? I don't want to speak too highly of myself. Let's see if we can get this to stand up. It's not going to be easy. You can see that. Well, I'm just going to move some things around and get this where we can really check it out good. Okay, there's one. I think I'll move this down, pull it a little. Okay, so the Three of Pentacles, more Pentacles. Again, we have Earth, still no water. And the Three of Pentacles is there to clarify the Seven of Wands. Three of Pentacles, of course, is more about grounding. Threes they're about teamwork and creativity. Could be a group or a family, more than one person. If you think of the Three of Wands, that's the three maidens dancing in a circle. So here we have another group of three. And really the Three of Wands is usually about mastering a skill, because you're still kind of at the beginning. We had an ace, a two, and now we're up to three. So we're past the planning. We're actually starting to work and hone our skills. We're trying to work with other people. Could be on a project. But what's the connection to the Seven of Wands, the Leo energy, who's not really putting in the energy, or they're just not motivated, whatever their problem is. They're not speaking, possibly. Well, maybe this means we're moving out of that, but slowly. Pentacles are slowest. They're the slowest energy. But they're steady, dependable, stable. So maybe we are on the path to working together again. I say again because we have the King and the Queen, the Empress. Let's pull one more. See if we get something for, see what the star. I'm really attracted to that star today. And I have to go with my intuition. Practice what I preach. Whoa, here's the card. It's in reverse though. It's the Ten of Cups in reverse. Wow. Ten of Cups in reverse. It's a shame it's in reverse. Let's see if I can get this to stay. Let's use one of these pieces. There you go. It's a new purpose for these little things I made. Ten of Cups in reverse. Cups are about love. Ten of Cups is when you've reached the peak, the ultimate, have everything, you know, having to do with love and emotions. But we have it in reverse. So it could just mean, again, we have this slow pentacle. It could mean we're still headed in that direction. We're going to work together, heal any problems we have, get the skills we need, do the work. But because we're in reverse here with the Ten of Cups, it's going to be a little delayed. It's kind of situation where everything might look good on the outside to the rest of the world, our friends, our family, but inward, maybe inside the household, there's problems. Could be minor. It's still a 10, so we're pretty much right there. There's just a little something, a thin veil between us. And because it's cups, it could just be about our feelings. Maybe things aren't as bad as we feel they are. And if we keep doing the work, like the Three of Pentacles, work with people, can pull this through, have a successful, happy conclusion. Sorry I had to format my card. It only had 3 gigs out of 32. That's why the camera stopped. I figure need a little advice. Definitely a bump in the road or something stalled. So we need to have a way to move past that. Let's see what we can do on our end. I'm using this book here, The Fearless Path by Leah Guy, which has a lot of advice. Recommend getting your own copy. Page 193 under Ascent is emotional workout. It's like, you can take a screenshot if you want. It's like things we can do, actually work to do. Things to help us ascend. If each one of us works on ourselves, that'll affect the collective, one person at a time. Go out and spread that. In Leia's case, she's actually teaching it through her writing and different things she does. She's also online. Okay, so I'll read this little part. It says prayer. Challenge yourself to the humble exercise of prayer. Regardless of your spiritual beliefs, allow yourself to bow down to the greater energy of creation. There is no secret formula to prayer. Just open your heart and share. Open your mind to listen. Speak from the deepest place of your being and trust that you are heard and loved. Sit in quiet contemplation, being aware of your thoughts and feelings, and trust that you are being divinely guided. Try to connect to the shared energy of your higher consciousness and have a dialogue from your heart. What do you need or desire? What is troubling your mind or body? Share this with gratitude and acknowledgement that your needs are being met. Great exercise. Here's a little quote up here. Prayer is not asking. It is a longing of the soul. It is daily admission of one's weakness. It is better in prayer to have a heart without words than words without a heart. Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, Scorpio, that's your reading. Hope you got some little nuggets here. Little pieces, little threads you can tie together with other things in your life. Other signs maybe. If you pray and meditate, things that happen in nature. Maybe you see things in the clouds of pictures. Or you hear something. Your dreams are really important. So you take those things and look at them all together. Maybe write them down. And we get clues as to the direction to take or answers to questions we have, including readings like this. There's so many great readers on YouTube. Check your moon, Venus, rising, along with their sun sign. Okay, thanks for coming. Hope you'll return. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you all.